giving the best to the community, you get to decide like which land is perfect for the future growth. So that makes me more excited. Making those decisions and making the better community excites me more.
Welcome back to the Future Makers Vodcast. I'm your host, Meha, and today we have a guest from Murray River Council. Please join me in welcoming Leeyana. To start off, Leeyana, would you like to give us a quick introduction?
Yeah, thanks, Meha, first of all, for the opportunity. As you said, I'm working with Murray River Council. It's been a very short time with them. It's 5 months. I started in December as a placemaking officer.
I see. So quite brand new to the role. So I guess could you share your educational and career background and how that kind of led you to the role?
Yeah, certainly I will. So I started my career as a bachelor. When I gave my state government exam, central-wise, not state-wise, sorry, in India. I got an option to choose architecture and planning. So I sort of like within a week, I decided I'd like to go with planning. And that's when I got to know, like with the help of my architecture uncle, I got to know what's architecture and what's planning. And 4 years of bachelor's in India. And immediately after finishing, my interests are more into environment. So I started researching about, doing environmental planning. So it turns out Australia is the best place. As a result, I did my Master's of Environmental Planning at Macquarie University. Mm-hmm. And at the last semester, I got to know about like a mentorship via PIA. And I approached one of my visiting faculty lecturer. And she was happy to like become my mentor. And that's how I started. And she helped me providing a volunteer role at her workplace for a few months. It's not consistent on and off. But that was my first experience as a statutory planner, being a volunteer. And that experience really helped me to get into a GIS analyst, not planning purely, but it's a part of like planning related experience, contract role I got with City of Sydney Council. It's called a GIS analyst, where I was involved in making 3D models and reading the plans of, DA's development application submission plans. And after that, I didn't turn back. I had 1.5 year, a couple of year experience in private sector as a stat planner, and 1.5 year with council as a stat planner again. And as I said before, my strategic role started with Murray River Council. It's been 5 months and going great.
I see. Oh, that's amazing to hear. And just for our audience, could you briefly explain what your role is like and what your main responsibilities are?
Yeah, so at the moment, my main role is to, be answerable to the community mainly. When we get the planning inquiries or planning proposal, strategic side, we investigate that, and I myself and one of my team member, we both investigate it, and we talk about internally our perspectives, and I involve in liaising with stakeholders involving state government departments and such. That's the main key role. But also considering at Murray, we are starting like few new major projects like master plans. So I involved in preparing documents for that. And few other things are considering our council is the border of New South Wales. So we liaise with Everton councils to see how we both can work together. And also I involve in, reviewing some state significant developments as well. It's still in the process. We didn't I didn't get to deal completely with any project considering the short period. But yeah, we started involving those as well. It's very busy and get into meetings, and that's how it looks like.
Yeah, I can hear you've got a lot of responsibilities. So if you could summarize maybe what a typical day looks like for you in your role.
Depends on usually what day. Every day we got something or other thing. Mainly we focus into communicating via Teams with internal staff, and also we have a monthly communication with the department. But other than that, assessing the documents as well. So we assess against the existing strategic documents that includes local housing strategy documents or employment strategy, how these planning proposals are talking to those documents. And also we check, I assess using Intramaps, which is a council-based system, and we use planning portal obviously for accessing any applications. So assessment and emails, reviewing emails and attending the meetings, in-person meetings a few times is how it looks like day to day.
I see. And from your placemaking officer role, what do you find really rewarding or enjoyable about your role?
It's giving the best to the community, and you get to decide which land is perfect for the future growth. So that makes me more excited. I'm there. I have seen with Murray River Council, I have seen in the past, there was a huge floods and people has lost their places and stuff. That is so not nice. And so we are in a position where we are very keen on not to grow area that is prone to flood. They did a recent study. So making those decisions and making the better community excites me more.
I see. And is it maybe that project or any other specific project that you've been involved in you're really, really proud of?
Yes. So it's, as I said, I keep on saying 5 months. But in this 5 months, I was involved in preparing consultation brief. That is a very unique work. I never done that before. It's a bit challenging as well, but we prepared a consultation brief for one major project, a couple of major projects. One is local housing strategy and other is Molamine master plan project. And I was also involved in, assessing the tenders and finalizing it. I was one of the panel members, so all that experience was so good. And it's very different than my previous role. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, of course. And from the 5 months that you've been in council, how would you sort of describe the workplace at council?
Workplace is really, really amazing. I got all the supportive staff and they're very friendly. When I started, I want to engage with my colleagues and stuff, and I work mostly remotely. So we started a thing called Everyday Quiz. So I pop up a question and everyone are very engaging and they answer it. It's kind of making fun around as well, and on everyday work environment. So they're really supportive and they are very flexible. Let's say if I have an appointment and I don't have enough leave available, then they are very flexible that I can go a couple of hours and do my personal stuff and come back and fill the hours for the day.
Oh, I see. I think that's really nice to be in a supportive environment. That really helps, with, your work ethic and everything like that. because you've kind of, you've had such an amazing career journey, and even studying from India and, traveling to here and, settling down here, what sort of advice would you give someone considering a career in this field?
I would say there is a lot of scope in planning, especially in Australia, because there is strategic side and there's statutory side. Statutory has a lot of job openings. Come try it, and you can see, like, you can understand by doing this course. You can understand why there is a commercial area located at that locality, and you can see how that commercial area is connected to the residential. So you can the reasons why they are there, and why they are accessible and stuff. It's a very nice career growth opportunity that you're gonna have.
Of course. And I think our final question is, how do you think young leaders can shape the future of local government?
I think they bring a new perspective to the local government, I believe, especially the young generation. They have more access to the social media and how to use technology and stuff. So they really provide futuristic policy related matters, and they think a bit uniquely and futuristically.
Yes, of course. I think bringing in that new perspective within council is super, super important. So I completely agree. So I guess that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you, Leeyana, for joining us and sharing your journey with us. It's been a real pleasure to have you on. If you liked this episode and if it resonated with you, feel free to share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Once again, thank you so much, Leeyana.
Thank you so much, Meha. Thanks for the opportunity.